My dad is a larger-than-life sort of guy. He was a great athlete growing up, and as a young man raising us kids was a phenomenal athlete and taught us everything. In fact, the way that I punt the ball, the way that I punted for my entire career in college and in the NFL, I learned from him. I think there are two things I learned from my dad that, and they're closely related things, but I'll take them with me until my dying day. He was a hard worker. My dad was a guy who, he was a workaholic, but he kind of had to be at that time in the place where we were in life. One thing I've always been impressed with, he worked two jobs, and one of them was, we lived on 1,000 acres, a cattle ranch. One of them was ranching cattle. He took us with him. Ever since I was a little boy, I think I was in diapers the first time he pulled me up in his truck, and I sat there next to him. We went and checked the cows and fed the cows, and we medicated the cows, and everything was about the cows. And I think as I look back on life, the fact that he took us with him and that we were with him in the work, it really had a twofold purpose. I feel like it taught us how to work. It taught us how to put your nose to something and finish it. It taught us how to, not to rely on other people to come in and do something for you, but to stand up and be a man and work for your family. And then by bringing us with him, the second lesson from that was he gave us time. And he made time, whether it was working or whether it was when he'd get home from his other job late at night, or when there's a little bit of sun still in the sky and I'd meet him with a football. He would always be willing to throw it in the yard and play a little bit. I think that if I work hard and teach my kids how to work, and I teach my boys how to be men, and if I give my children time, and if they look back someday and say, Dad was never too busy for us, I'll be a better man for that. That's what I learned from my dad.